Hi, Artificial Fire Tiger here, and today we're looking at Nexus 5 from reFX. It was very much a rompler at one point, but there's been some very interesting additions added to the version 5 that make it even more powerful than it was before. It's still got all the samples, but it's also now got synthesizers and oscillators inside. So let's dive in and take a look at this new tool. So we're inside of Nexus 5 and we'll just take a look at some of the factory presets. For example, let's take this 90s iconic arpeggio, and as soon as you click on it, it gives you a preview of the sounds, which is quite a nice touch. You can also sort the samples by type, which is going to be sort of arpeggio, bass, leads, etc., or you could sort it by the preset name, which will then give you a different mixture of things. So let's take a look at one of these leads. That is high intense saw lead. So let's go inside that one, open that one up. Just playing out with the keyboard. And what you can now do, you've still got the retro feel to it, which is how most of their products were presented. But now you've got this routing and layout function. So the routing is the different pieces. So you've got a sample player and you've got two oscillators, and you can see them playing, and you're able to modularize or build your stacks of different things and add new elements in here. You can add a new layer, and inside of the layers tab here, each of these sections have even got more parameters to play with and so on. So for example, let's just take a look at this lead, which is a sample. There's various options inside of here to change, well, preferably change the sample itself. Let's just see if I can do I need to go here. So you can then choose from any of the other samples that are sitting inside of any of the other libraries. So for example, this Moog Sawtooth is actually quite a short one. And you'll notice as each note is played, they have separate samples for each note. They're not the same note, just pitched up, which is quite nice. The other thing you can do, let's just choose another. You've got the ability to add multiple voices to your sample. And you can pitch them out, detune them, to get a better sound. You can pitch them up. You've got some phase pieces going on. You can also mute them. Let's just see how to mute it quickly. I thought you could. You can also mute them here, just so you can turn them off and on. And let's just take a look, and you can play with the different oscillators. So you can mute them here. Let's turn that one off. So now we're only playing with the oscillator, and you've got all the different parameters that you would expect from various oscillators. You can change the type of waveform. Sorry, here you can change the type of waveform to triangles, etc. You got a noise and a pulse. So, and that's a quick review or quick visit to Nexus 5, which is looking very interesting. Haven't played with all these parameters. You've still got the ARP functions. You can import and export MIDI files into the ARP here, and you can obviously add all these different expansion libraries, which has got some very interesting sounds. I'll see you next time.